Are supplements necessary? The short answer is no, nothing is necessary, to be honest with you. Our body will pretty much break down things, scavenge things, absorb things, get the sunlight, figure it out. Your body will kind of figure it out, and I'll tell you how we know that. If you go outside in any city in the world, especially, the places like LA and London, you're going to see smackheads all over the place. And those guys are surviving, bro. In fact, they're not just surviving, they're thriving. And sometimes you'll go to the city centre, and I used to work the doors in town in Sheffield, and I used to see the old-time smackheads from back in the day. This is like almost 20 years ago when I used to work the doors. And I go to town today, if I still go out, for a meal or something, and I'll see the same guys, and I'm thinking, how the hell are you surviving, bro? You're not taking no supplements, no nutrients, you're just eating garbage. So the body is very resilient. So that's my research. If people want to know what the research is and where is the studies, that's my study, bro. I'm a real life study kind of guy. I don't look at textbooks. I look with my eyes and say, can the body go without certain nutrients? Yes, it can survive. Anyway, point is, for us guys who want to stay healthy, that want to look good, that want to feel good, and we're on the path to longevity, we want to try and stay, alive as long as possible, and we also want to be healthy while we're alive, because that's the main goal. Not staying alive as long, but being healthy while we're here is the main goal. Do we need supplements? Now, let me just talk about the supplements let me just explain the supplements I'm talking about. I'm not talking about your protein, creatine, glutamine, all this kind of stuff. They are non-essential. They aren't essential. But I'm going to come to something that I think is essential, and that is like vitamins and minerals and stuff that we need, that we take. Stuff like, I take ashwagandha, I take TUDCA, CoQ10, vitamin C, vitamin D3, these kind of things. There's multiple things out there. And then you could always say, the argument could come and people would say, well, you're getting this from food anyway, you're getting this from the sunlight, you're getting this from here, you're getting it from there. Well, I understand that to a degree, but hear me out. When they did the research, now we are talking about some science, when they did the research on how much creatine there is in meat, how much vitamin B there is in a particular food, how much vitamin C there is in this food, how much vitamin, whatever it is. So many vitamins and minerals are in foods and fruits and whatever else is. And this is my issue with vegetables, because when they wrote this shit out and said, okay, broccoli contains 20 grams of protein per 100 grams. Bro, first of all, we know that's garbage. You know that's garbage, I know that's garbage. But let's say they did that research somehow. That was then. In fact, you know what? Don't even quote me on broccoli, because broccoli's garbage. Do not eat broccoli, right? Okay? There's no protein in broccoli. I don't give a shit what they tell you. You eat broccoli for 6 months. Let me eat a chicken breast for 6 months, and I'll come and meet you, and let's see how you get on, and let's see how I get on. So, it's garbage. But the point I'm trying to say is this. Because now everything is manufactured at such an accelerated rate. Everything is like quick, fast, and in abundance. Like, if you want grapes, I can get grapes from Africa that were picked yesterday morning on my desk tomorrow night. On my table tomorrow night. So, I eat my desk, that's why I said desk. I don't really, who eats at the table anymore? I eat at my desk as well. But you get what I'm trying to say. You can get avocados from California to shipped over here within 24 hours, and they're in a sandwich in bloody Subway. That's the thing what I'm talking about when you're manufacturing food, especially chickens. Let's say talk about chicken. Now, in Pakistan, I know people, family members that have like chicken farms. And you see a little chick that was this big. Within 28 days, it's a full-on chicken. Full-on chicken. You think this is impossible. How does it happen? And these are just normal local villagers, guys that are doing this kind of stuff. Imagine in the UK the technology they've got, and the technology that they've got in America, when they're pumping them full of steroids and pumping them full of water and pumping them full of just constantly feeding them. And all this grass-fed crap. Shut up, bro. The point I'm trying to say is, the nutrients, the minerals, the vitamins that they used to have raw inside a chicken, or even an egg, for example, or even anything that was manufactured or man-made, not man-made, but you know what I'm trying to say, that was mass-produced for farming back in those days. Completely different to what it is today. Surely you guys understand that. If you get strawberries, genetically modified strawberries, if you look at strawberries today and you look at real strawberries, if you ever go to like a farm place and you look at actual strawberries, what they should look like, and then you go to your local Tesco and think, those aren't strawberries. There's no strawberries like that. Clearly, there's certain chemicals they've used, there's certain breeding system, there's certain seeds they've used. There's a lot of process that goes into it to look like that. And then they have to spray certain things on the crops so all the insects and the mice and whatever else is in the field doesn't eat those crops. So there's a lot that goes into it to just make an orange, to just make a kiwi, to just make some broccoli. It's not no more, oh, there's some grapes, let's pick it and ship these to Sheffield. It doesn't work like that. Surely you guys understand. So, brings me round to why we take supplements. Classic example, vitamin C. Where the hell are we going to get 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C from? But we know we need it. We know we need it because you can take less and your immune system's not as great. And now immunity, we need immune system nowadays more than ever because of, I'm not going to get into it, but you get my point. So I don't even talk about too much medication nowadays because I've heard YouTube are putting a big ban on medication as well. If you're giving advice out to certain people about certain things, then they put a ban on it. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. But the thing I'm going to say is this. It is essential for us. So like fish oils. How much fish am I going to eat to get, let's say, 3,000 milligrams of omega-3 fats? But then now fish, we know, salmon is like the worst farmed fish in the world. I'm not going out there picking Atlantic salmon. You might say I like Atlantic salmon on the packet. But the fish was probably farmed somewhere very local to here, in a massive fish tank. It is the worst food you can eat nowadays, but we eat it. So what nutrients are in the fish? What nutrients are in the chicken? What kind of protein content are we getting from this chicken right now? Nowhere near as much as what it says on Google or what it says on the packet. You think when you eat a steak and on the packet it says 50 grams of protein per 200 grams, you think you believe that? Do you believe that? Which is another reason I don't count calories. When you have grapes or you have blueberries and it says antioxidants and it has this much vitamin, do you really believe that? No. Clearly you don't believe. Well, you might believe it, but you shouldn't believe it. So what you should do is look at vitamins, minerals as an individual. Do I need TUDCA? What's it for? Okay, it's good because I'm taking orals, it's going to help. Okay, great, I'll take it. That's how you should look at stuff. Do I need vitamin D3? Yeah, because my vitamin D levels are really low. There's hardly any sun in the UK. I'm not living in Thailand anymore at the minute. I'll just take some vitamin D3. So look at these things. Is my cholesterol a little bit out of whack? Okay, I'll take some fish oils. I'll load this. So you've got to look at everything with your blood work and think which supplementation is right for you. Which vitamins, which minerals do you need? And unfortunately, I'm going to say this across the board on every single thing right now. Every single thing. There's not a single piece of food I eat out there that contains any vitamins and minerals that I need. There's no supplementation through food. There might have been a long time ago. Many years ago, there might have been, I'm going to eat this food because it contains X amount of whatever. Oh, I'm having some oranges. I'm a little bit ill. I better have some oranges because it's going to help my immune system. Wrong. You need to help your immune system, get what you need for it, vitamin C. So hopefully gave you some value. Now you guys can understand that taking stuff off the counter, taking stuff off the shelves, especially vitamins, minerals, very, very important. Make sure you keep stocked up on the right ones. Comment down below which ones you take. Like and please subscribe.